welcome to today's matchup. We have the Lakeland Hawks versus the Kellogg Wildcats.
Yeah, it should be a great matchup today. Lakeland looking to win big in the season opener with a great start by Bryce Henry.
What a way to start the season.
Yeah, the Hawks really looking to start this season with a big kick after last year's state run.
Bryce Henry with the ball. Tight protection. Like up for the layup and good.
I think the Hawks will be at their best today when Bryce Henry is going to the rim.
He's got them bunny hops for sure.
He does.
Rebound, Scotty Hawken. Passes out to Grant. Grant for three. Rebound, Bryce. Back to Abe. Rebound, Kellogg. Henry with the rebound. Out to Munier. Back out to Henry. Hawken in the corner. Goes for the layup. Draws a contact. Charge is called. Kellogg ball.
I think a big thing to look for in this first game, and all first games really, is these players haven't played with a ref in over almost a year now, so a lot of fouls could be very prevalent here.
Yeah, that's a big point there. And with the new lineup last year, losing many seniors such as Carson C., Jalen Skolsky, Noah Holland, and many others.
Yeah, we definitely took a lot of losses, players who went to junior colleges and are currently being successful there. But I think this team really returns a solid lineup, and I'm excited to see what they do.
Huge play by Munier. Henry on top of the key.
And Abe Munier may not have the size of his own.
Out to Roth for three. And splashes. Great shooting here by the Hawks so far. McLean with the ball. Passes out to Groves. Out to Luna. Pump fake. Blocked. Passes to Scotty. Hawken. Hawken up for the layup, and it's good.
I think these Hawks really need to make sure they stay out in transition and are running this game. I think that's how they will win this basketball game.
Timeout called. We'll be back. Walker with the ball, passes out to Luna. Deep three, no good. Out of bounds, Hawks ball.
This has been the start that the Hawks have been looking for defensively right now. They are just locking up Kellogg, and we're almost 3 minutes into this game, and only 3 points on one shot for Kellogg.
Hogue up in the paint. Point.
He is a big pickup for Lakeland this year. He decided to sit out his junior year, but they're very happy to have him back. I think he'll be a great impact player this year.
Hawken with the ball. Kick ball. Hawks ball. Hogue coming back his senior year, being that big athletic forward that they need.
Yeah, for sure. He is a great pickup, especially as you mentioned earlier with the losses of all those seniors. It is great to have back for this
Roth
team.
for three. In and out. Kellogg's ball. Luna drive it down the court. Up in the paint. Foul is called. Wildcats will shoot 2 free throws.
Like I said earlier, going into this first game of the season, it's really hard to restrain yourself on fouls because you've been playing without a ref and stuff that you get away with in practice. You just can't in a game.
Exactly. It's a great point there. Let's see if they can keep their fouls down during the game. Hawking with the rebound. Hogue with the ball, pivoting out to Munier. Hawking in the corner for three, and makes it. 3-pointer made by Scotty Hawking.
And I think one thing that this team has that last year's Hawks team did not is just their amazing three-point shooting ability. I don't think there's a player out there on the floor right now that the Hawks would not take shooting a three.
Absolutely. Go up for three, makes it. Hawking going down the court. Hawking with the ball. Passes it out to Munier. Out to Henry. Henry drives in the paint, goes for the layup, and it's good.
When he gets going downhill, man, he is hard to stop. I feel bad for those Kellogg defenders trying to stop Bryce Henry tonight.
Foul called on Roth. Ball stays with Kellogg.
For the Wildcats, number 3, Reed Woodcock, and number 21, Machuso.
You guys not been reading the score. Lakeland's ball on the turnover.
Also in ring number 3,
As these juniors come into the game, I think they will be impact players off this bench. Lakeland really needs, we don't have a ton of depth this year. We really need our juniors to step up. I'm excited to see what they'll do.
Me too. With the seniors being there as mentors, they can help a lot. Henry in the corner for three. And drains it.
And as if right on cue, Casey Maltzheiser, great pass to Bryce Henry in the corner for three.
The Hawks have been draining from the corner.
Yeah, it's been great shooting so far.
Timeout called. So how do you think this game is going so far, Ben Ryan?
I think this is just the start that the Hawks have been looking for. I think that they are trying to run out early, play good defense, get stops, and then score quick, trying to score, hit those fast threes, get quick shots at the bucket. I think they're getting exactly what they want right now, and it's going great.
They got a lot of momentum going so far in the first quarter, scored 19 points in just 5 minutes, making tons of crucial threes. I can see this game going easily with the Hawks so far.
For sure. This year, what they got to do is just keep harassing them on the defensive end and it's so much fun to watch as a fan of the game and as a player of the game.
Absolutely. And we're back from timeout.
Nick, I love you.
Kellogg inbounded. Newell with the ball, out to Groves. Foul called. Lakeland's ball.
Personal foul number 5, Ricky Luna is first for the Wildcats. Injury for the Lakeland Hawks, number 15, Jack Becker.
Becker's already
Harry down with the ball. Oh, ball stolen. Henry with the ball. Luna for the Wildcats driving down the...
One key here for Kellogg is to make sure they get the Luna brothers going. They're currently combined for their 9 points, and I think that they'll be really key for them this game.
Henry with the rebound, going down. Passes out to Munier. Back out to Lucian. Makes the layup. Foul called. Luna will shoot 2 free throws.
Shot number 30, Jason Hudson. He's first for Lakeland. Returning for the Hawks, number 13, Scotty Hawking. And also returning number 23, Josh Hope.
Corner 3 by Kellogg. Rebound Walker. Out to Forlich. Luna passes it out to Whatcock. Back out to Luna. In the paint with Luna, out to the corner. Three. Rebound, Noel.
Great defensive possession there for the Hawks.
Hogue about to Hawken on top of the key. Well, travel called. Kellogg's ball.
And that can be some of those first game nerves. Jack Becker playing in his first game here for the Lakeland varsity team.
On the floor for the Hawks, number 21, Grant Raw.
Luna with the ball. Corner. And drains the 3.
I think Kellogg's best bet to get back in this game is if they can start shooting well. I think that will be very key for them.
Absolutely. Making those key shots are important, trying to come back in the game. Hogue with the ball, down in the paint. Hawken with the inbound for the Hawks. Passes out to Roth, out to Hogue. And that will be the end of the quarter. The Hawks 21, Wildcats 12.
Sorry about this.
And we are back with the start of the second quarter. Luna passes it out to Walker. Back out to Luna. Luna with the jumper. Rebound Munier. Out to Hawken. Foul call, Kellogg's ball. And then with the ball, passes it out to the corner. Shoots the three. In and out. Rebound Munier. Ball taken back by Hawken. Passes out to Hogue in the corner. Shoots the three. Misses. Rebound Walker.
I know that one didn't go, but that's just the kind of game the Hawks are looking to play here. Fast, run and gun, get a steal, and get out and score.
Out of bounds. Wildcats ball. What have you liked from the Hawks so far?
Like I said earlier, just their pace so far has been great. Their defense has been great. I know that's something that Coach Hanna preaches for them very often, is that defense and rebounding will win them games. So I think they're doing exactly what they want in the game plan, and I think that it's showing right now on the scoreboard.
Foul called, Kellogg's ball.
And that's our second charge called so far. That can happen when you have a lot of plays with your players just going downhill, full speed. That can kind of be a dangerous play sometimes if the other team is smart enough to take a charge.
Absolutely. And with Lakeland leading the fouls by 5, with 5 fouls. Luna at the top of the key. Passes it out to McLean with the jumper. Rebound Munier. Foul called on Kellogg, number 10. And Munier will inbound the ball for the Hawks.
Wildcats is first. Third Wildcat foul.
Roth with the ball back out to Hawken. Passes it to Hogue. Out to Munier. In the paint. Goes up. No good. Rebound Luna. Layup is good for Kellogg. Roth for 3. Nothing but net.
Roth for 3.
Out of bounds, Lakeland's ball. And checking in for the Hawks, number 10, Jared Rains.
Checking for the Wildcats, number 5, Berkeley Luna, and on for the Hawks, number 10, Jared Rains.
Great to see Jared Rings out there. Last year he played mostly as a practice player here for the Hawks as a junior on the varsity. But this year I'm really hoping to see that he gets some key role minutes throughout these games.
Speaking for personal experience, he's pretty good at basketball, not gonna lie. Rebound by Munier.
Great defense there.
Roth with the ball, down in the paint. Finishes with those. With the floater, makes it in. Henry going down the court, passing it to Hawken. Hawken passes it to Munier. What a pass by Hawken. Great play by the Hawks there.
And that perfectly shows off Hawking's ability to spread the ball and really get other players involved.
Ball up in the paint. Foul called on Munier. And Kellogg will go to the line.
Foul shot, Munier. He shot foul.
Rebound Roth, out to Raines, passes it to Hawkins. Coming down the court. Raines shoots the three! And misses. Luna with the rebound, passes it to his brother Luna. Passes into the corner. Walker with the ball. Passes it to Luna. Pass deflected by Henry. Kellogg's ball.
Great to see them on defense, just scrapping in there with the Hawks. That's good old-fashioned basketball.
Absolutely. Deflected by Hawkins, Kellogg's ball. Luna with the ball, passes out to his brother Luna. Out to the corner. Shot deflected, foul called. And Luna will go to the line for free throws.
Bobcats, number 21, Coach Chiswick. And also out for the Hawk, number 2, Nick Noel.
Not great free throw shooting so far for Kellogg. They've kind of been struggling with that all game so far.
You gotta get those opportunities when you can. Those are very crucial in coming back.
Definitely.
Raines in the paint, passes it to... Shot blocked by Kellogg.
Boy, you could really tell there, Kaysen wanted that one back, man. He was so ready to get a block on his own end, but just unable to come up with it. Good play by Kellogg. With the ball. With 2 minutes 30 left. Passes it to Noel. Out to Roth. Foul call and Lakeland keeps possession.
Personal foul number 12, Mitchell McLean. His first fourth foul in the Bobcats.
Hawkins with the inbound, passes it to Luke has it with the rebound, passes out to Hawkins. Hawkins with the jumper, and makes makes it.
Great offensive rebound there by Casey Lautenheiser. Man, he is so cool to watch on the boards. He's an animal out there.
You love to see the hustle.
Definitely.
Noah with the tip, ball out of bounds, Kellogg's ball. Luna on the top of the key. Passes out to his brother Luna. Goes up in the paint, finishes strong. Charge called, Lakeland's ball.
Once again, Lautenheiser just showing his effort out there, and boy, he is fun to watch. When there's a basketball player, you can tell just have heart for the game. It's just great to see.
Absolutely there. Hawking with the ball. With a minute 40 left in the game. Foul called. Hawks keep the ball.
First foul, number 29 for Matusik. His first.
Roth with the ball. Goes up for the tough layup and makes it, and the foul. What a play.
Great move down there. It can be hard to keep concentration after a foul and finish through, but great job there by Lautenheiser.
Second foul for the Wildcats. Lautenheiser at the line.
Big play there by the Hawks. Makes the free throw to have a 13-point lead. With a minute 30 left in the half.
Unable to come up with it there, but great hustle by Jack Becker.
Absolutely. You love to see the hustle.
On the ball, got 123 KJ Walker.
Luna with the ball. Trying to make something happen. Passes in the paint. Goes up for the tough layup. Misses. Back out to No. Hawking with the ball. Passes it to Roth. Shoots the three. Reno back out to Hawking. Foul called. And the Wildcats will get the ball with 52 seconds left in the half.
Let's see if they can make something happen here. Just try to start at least to come back, give themselves some momentum for the second half.
Absolutely. McLean with the jumper. Hawking with the ball with 20 seconds left in the half.
Hawks will try to get the last shot here, make sure they run down the clock, not give Kellogg another chance to score.
Great half there by the Hawks. With the Hawks, fit 33, Wildcats 22. And we'll be back after halftime.
And we are back here for the second half of action of the Lakeland Hawks and the Kellogg Wildcats.
Coming at you here for the second half, I'm Liam Bradford, along with Ben Ryan again for the second half. Bryce Henry makes a nice move, puts up the shot, and gets fouled. That foul, I believe, is on KJ Walker.
Hawks look to build on their early first half lead and just keep doing what they're doing, getting to the rim and attacking.
His first ball.
First free throw from Henry, no good. And the leading scorer for the Hawks makes it 10 for himself on the game, as the Hawks extend their lead to 12.
They came out there in a half-court trap, maybe trying to speed up the Wildcats a little bit here.
Wildcats trying to make something happen, and that ball's poked out by Josh Hogue, covering Bridger McLean. Ball's going to stay with the Wildcats. McLean has the ball, hands it off to Colby Luna. Luna puts up a shot over Munier, and it's good. 10-point game.
And like I said in the first half, I think the Wildcats' best bet is if those Luna brothers get going, because they are ballers.
We have seen a lot from them so far this game. Definitely been involved, and we've got a offensive foul called away from the ball. That's going to be on Josh Hogue. That's his second foul for the Hawks.
His third. First for Lakeland.
Taking the ball up here, Ripley Luna. McLean passes to Colby Luna. Walker off the screen, passes, and it's tipped by Henry. Luna in the backcourt gets fouled by Henry.
That is an unfortunate foul for the Hawks. That'll be his third early on here in the second half.
Not much room to work with here for Bryce, picking up his third foul already. We still have 6:36 left in the third quarter.
And he will have to come out for Nick Noel.
Entering the Hawks number 2, Nick Noel. Nick Noel.
Luna working on the fresh sub, Noel. Dribble drive off his foot. His brother gets the ball back. Back inside to Luna. Ripley Luna is called for a travel, and that ball is going to Lakeland.
Great defense down low by Noel and Munier.
Josh Hogue got the ball working on Walker. Makes a nice move, gets inside and makes the layup. It's good. He's going to the line. And an and one opportunity here for Josh Hogue. Hawks up 12.
Great move there by Hogue. He's another one of those players the Hawks just want going downhill towards the rim and finishing. Great move.
And his second free throw is good. Hawks have built a 13-point lead here. Luna hands it off to Walker. Walker trying to drive on Munier. Back out for McLean. McLean passes inside to Luna, and he lays it in. A nice pass from McLean.
Great dish there.
Nick Noel in transition gets the ball stolen away from him by PJ Walker. Scotty Hawking could not quite chase that ball down. And a failed fast break by the Hawks, going back to the Wildcats.
Hawken trying to penetrate past the defense, gets it back out for Hogue. Hogue on the baseline. Offense gonna reset. Roth has it, pass it off to Noel. We got Roth inside on Luna. And a great hustle rebound by Josh Hogue, but he's gonna be called out of bounds.
I know a lot of Lakeland fans may say, you know, yeah, we have an 11-point lead, but this is against the Kellogg Wildcats, their school, much smaller than we are. But Kellogg has dominated the 3A IML League for the past few years, and they are a really good small school. I think they can be underestimated sometimes, and I'm glad that the Hawks have come into today, coming out roaring, not underestimating these guys, because they're great basketball players up there.
Got number 20, Tanner Groves, in for the first time this half. Luna for three, it's good. That's Colby Luna.
Boy, they're snipers.
Luna's got 5.
Great shot.
Sorry, 13. His brother's got 5. Josh Hogue for the layup, no good. Rebound Luna. In the transition, we have Tanner Groves going up against Roth. Guy had some contact, no foul, but the shot's good.
Pretty good scoop arm finish, and now Kellogg is looking to come back on the Hawks, cut their lead down to 6.
So we have a timeout called by the Kellogg Wildcats.
And coming back out of the timeout, it'll be Hawks ball.
Checking in, the timeout, the Lakeland Hawks number 3, Casey Lutzenheiser.
Now on the floor, Casey Lutzenheiser. I think one great takeaway from at least so far in this game is just the juniors really stepping up for the Hawks. That was one thing that I was looking to see from them coming into this, see if our depth shows. And I think they've really stepped up into their roles.
There's a shot off by Munyer there, and a 3 put up by Ripley Luna. No good. Rebound, Abe Munyer.
Risky pass there by Munyer.
Luckily, Hawking recovered. Hawking in transition. The pass to Lautzenheiser is too strong, just off his hand.
Sometimes it can be hard if you see a guy and you see these open, you want him to score, but it can be easy to just overlook that, and that's what Hawking did there.
McLean gets the pass to Ripley Luna. Fading away, no good. Rebound, Nick Noel. Nice pass by Roth inside to Munyer. Gets it off to Lautzenheiser, back to Munyer for the layup. And it's missed. Rebound by Ripley Luna for the Wildcats as he chucks a Hail Mary pass, intercepted by Grant Roth. The Hawks need to try to slow down the tempo here.
Roth's length really showed there on that defensive play.
What a have you seen so far this half from the Wildcats that they've been doing better than they did in the first half? Obviously, they've climbed their way back into this game.
I think really just picking it up on defense has been really key for them, starting to hone in on just kind of our fast break style of offense that we like to run here at Lakeland. And just like that,
nice layup.
but I think they've done a lot better picking them up in transition and trying to limit the Hawks' fast break opportunities.
All right, well, we got Kobe Luna back into the game. Luna for three. Just off. We got a rebound by Whatcott. His brother Ripley Luna just missed it. Rims out, and Hawkins taking it up for the Hawks. Pass tip there by Tanner Groves as Grant Roth lays in the layup.
Great improvisation there by the Hawks on offense. There's a tip pass, but they're still able to come up with an easy bucket.
And we got a timeout called by the Wildcats on a 10-point lead here for the Hawks. Got another 30-second timeout coming. So one thing that I've seen in this half that has been just a lot different than the pace of the first half is their ability, or Kellogg's ability to be able to defend the Lakeland offense inside the paint. Because in the first half, you know, I mean, obviously Lakeland's a very sizable team for a high school basketball team, and it's not going to be easy for any team to deal with them as far as their backcourt. Having Abe Munyer at 6'4", and you got Grant Roth also standing at 6'4". They have a very, very lengthy and strong defense inside, and Kellogg has been able to deal with that so far this half, and that's why they're only down 10 here.
For sure, yeah. I think that their transition defense has obviously been a lot better, but I wonder if that will hurt them at all, giving up Hawks, giving them some offensive rebounds coming in. I think the Hawks need to look for that because they're having to get back on defense so much quicker and cover that paint. See if the Hawks can take advantage of that and get some offensive rebounds out of this. That would be huge for them.
As we've got 1:33 left here in the third quarter. Luna puts up a three. It's good. Nice shot there by Luna.
I'm telling you, man, these Luna brothers, they're a couple of stud muffins out here, really just helping Kellogg crawl back into this game.
Yeah, man, Colby specifically has already put up 13 points this game. As Munyer gets fouled. Kellogg section not liking that call at all.
Good news for the Hawks is we got a couple of stud muffins on our side as well.
Yeah, we do. One of them's at the line right here. Number 12, Abe Munyer. Munyer's first free throw is good.
Entering for the Wildcats, number 21, Colton Jusek.
As Munyer drills both free throws. Hawks back up 9.
That could be big as we go to the end of this quarter.
Free throws are definitely key, and they've been key in this game as well.
For sure.
And a three put up from Ripley Luna. It's off and rebounded under the basket by Colton Matrosik. But the ball's going to go back to the Hawks. Lautzenheiser called with a travel in the corner.
Boy, way short on that shot by Luna. I wonder if any fatigue or anything is affecting him in his late game. Let's see how that affects his shots later on.
Ripley Luna with 6 points and 2 fouls to this point, and then you have his brother with 13 already. 2 brothers leading the team with 19 points between them so far. As we got Luna with the floater, and he gets rejected. Grant Roth made some contact with the ball there.
Great defense by Roth. With the Hawks losing some of their size last year, they're definitely looking for Roth this year to really be a great around-the-rim defender for them. I mean, now that they've lost people like Jalen Skalski and Noah Holland, really need some more length on their team.
And with the clock running out, we have a layup made by Abe Munier to stretch that lead to 11. As we go to break at the end of the third quarter here, 45-34, Lakeland Hawks.
We are back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Lakeland Hawks 45, Kellogg Wildcats 34. Kellogg went on a little run on the third quarter, but the Hawks late were able to tamp them down a little bit and keep an 11-point lead.
Jared Griggs, number 23, Josh Hope.
And a shot there put up by Walker, no good. Rebounded by Grant Roth.
Now those are some shots they cannot miss. Easy in the paint shots if they want to come back in this game.
Munier inside, and he gets fouled by Colby Luna. That's going to be his third of the game. Kind of interesting here. We got the two leading scorers, Bryce Henry and Colby Luna, each with 3 fouls so far.
Yeah, I think that a lot of when you have an aggressive play, I mean, that's just what's going to happen. Sometimes the calls won't go your way. But I think in the end, it's worth it for both of them to be aggressive because both of their teams are really leading on them for some scoring right now.
Got McLean at the top of the key working on Jared Rings. Walker has an open shot but passes up. McLean dribble drive. Steps out of bounds. Another turnover.
Great defense by Jared Rings, cutting off that baseline, not letting the offender get past it.
Roth hands it off to Hawking. Hawking at the top of the key makes the catch and is called for a travel.
And that is a tough call there. Henry looked wide open in the left corner, but the Hawks not able to get it there.
Colby Luna with the ball in his hands again, as has been the case a lot this game with his 13 points. Pulls up from 3. No good. Rebound KJ Walker. And that's rebounded by Ripley Luna. But it's rebounded by Abe Munier, and the Hawks get the ball back. Hogue in the corner for 3. It's good. Josh Hogue making it rain.
Boy, when Hogue is a shooter, the Hawks are happy. Man, that's just another aspect of their offense if he can add that in for them.
In the first game of his senior season, after not playing last year, Josh Hogue already has 8 points, and he's playing a big difference. It made a big difference for the Hawks. Inside, you got Tanner Groves makes the layup, cutting the lead back to 12. Scotty Hawking dribble drive, gets the ball poked out by Colby Luna. In transition on a fast break, we got Tanner Groves goes up for the layup, and one is going to get a free throw to go with that.
Boy, that was huge for Kellogg. They really need something to get them going, and that might just be their spark.
That's Roth's second foul. To go along with the game tying 10 points. Him and Bryce Henry. As we have a timeout call by Lakeland on the floor. We got 5:25 left in the game and a 10-point lead for the Hawks.
Boy, one thing that I was really expecting to see coming into this game that we haven't really is a lot of fouls for the Hawks. I think they've really tempered it down. They had a jamboree last week, and that seemed to be a reoccurring theme was the amount of fouls for them. But they've at least been able to spread it out. Henry with 3, Roth and Hogue each with 2, but coming into this late game, those aren't bad numbers for the Hawks. It's a lot better than what I was expecting to see, honestly.
Lakeland student section aiding with the missed free throw there.
Great to see such a big crowd tonight out here to watch the Hawks. I mean, it's an exciting basketball game to watch, and not many people want to miss it.
Grant Roth drawing the travel on Bridger McLean, and the ball's going back to the Hawks. Bryce Henry on the interior puts up the layup, no good. Rebound Scotty Hawking off the tip. Josh Hogue gets inside, and that's a charge. Charging foul set by Ripley Luna, called on Josh Hogue.
And that's another charging foul for the Hawks. There have been multiple of those for them this game. And like, once again, that's just a product of when you're really just driving to the lane, being aggressive on almost every play. That can definitely be an outcome.
And we got a shot here at the free throw line from Tanner Groves. It's good. Groves sneakily with 10 points already. That's good enough for the second most for this Wildcats team. Roth inside, and he got fouled. That one is going to be called on Ripley Luna. His third of the game.
6 for the Wildcats.
Scotty Hawking puts up the floater off the glass, no good. And we have a foul away from the ball called on Abe Munyer. That's going to be his second of the game.
First of all, Abe Munyer.
Abe Munier a little bit less foul happy than his older brother, last year's senior, Amin Munier, who was notorious for fouling out of games.
There we got Reed Woodcott scoring his second basket of the game. And that ball is thrown away by Grant Roth, going back to the Wildcats. And we got a 6-point game here. Don't go away, folks.
I know the Wildcats, just every time it seems like the Hawks are pulling away, they just drag themselves back. And now with 4 minutes left, they put themselves in a position with the opportunity to win.
Oh, and we've got Tanner Groves on the drive. Nope. Bryce Henry bringing it down. Scotty Hawking on the perimeter for three. It's good. Hawking makes the three.
Huge shot there for Lakeland, trying to get rid of Kellogg's momentum.
Ripley Luna drives and it gets fouled by Grant Roth. That's going to be his third.
Personal foul, number 21, Grant Roth. His third personal foul. Sixth foul for the Hawks.
We've got 4 of the 5 top scorers on the court right now, all with 3 fouls.
Yeah, and once again, that's just that aggressiveness coming into play, I think.
Got Bryce Henry and Grant Roth with 3 for the Hawks, and the Luna brothers each have 3. As Ripley Luna makes 1 of 2 from the line to cut the lead to 8. Bryce Henry, they've got a 3-on-1. Grant Roth gets the layup up, and it's good. Hawks back up by 10.
Great transition play there for the Hawks.
That's 12 for Roth. And we've got a foul called on the floor. Ripley Luna going to the line. That one is going to be on Abe Munier. No, sorry. Grant Roth. That's going to be his 4th.
And with 3 minutes left, we'll see how that impacts the game. Another impact will be the fact that Kellogg is now in the bonus. And with 3 minutes left, that could help them later on.
Lotzenheiser picked up the rebound off the missed free throw there. Roth wide open for 3. You can't do that. Just off the backboard. Grant Roth almost made him pay.
Entering for the Hawks, number 23, Josh Henry.
Roth comes out here with 4 fouls. Hawks maintain a 10-point lead with 3 minutes left. And a nice pass from Tanner Groves inside, and a foul drawn by Ripley Luna. It seems like Luna's been at the free throw line the whole last 3 minutes of the game.
Yeah, once again, that's that bonus coming into play. Every foul from here on out, Kellogg will be shooting free throws. That will definitely help them as they try to come back.
And the first free throw is good for Luna. And despite an obnoxious array of sounds coming from the student section, that's 2 made free throws there from Ripley Luna. Munier inside, puts up the layup, it's good.
Great post-up move there by Munier. That'll be huge for them if he can start dominating.
Back up by 10, and they're on the transition, and a shot missed by Tanner Groves. Ball going back to the Hawks. Had a lot of missed shots this half for the Wildcats. Clock now under 2 minutes. Hawking on the drive and gets called with charging there as Scotty Hawking slow to get up.
Lakeland fans not happy with that call at all. And now Hawking looks like he may need to come out.
We've got a timeout on the floor, but we'll keep it here. So, one thing that has been a key so far in this fourth quarter, as I just mentioned, was the missed shots that we've seen from this Wildcats team. What do you have to say about that, Ben?
I think that it's a testament to the Lakeland Hawks defense. I think they're really starting to clamp up in this fourth quarter, realizing that this is crunch time and that Kellogg wants to win this game. They're a hungry team, and the Hawks, this is not going to be a gimme win. Even with 2 minutes left, I expect Kellogg to come out with everything they've got, and I think that the Hawks have to keep being aware of them on defense. I think they're doing a great job of that so far.
And the early pressure that they've brought has been, a big key to a lot of the missed shots that I've seen from Kellogg. And I agree, it's just a testament to the Lakeland defense. It's just great work. As we got a three there from Colby Luna. It's off, but the foul called. We're going to get 3 shots here as Grant Roth is fouled out.
Boy, all of the Lakeland fans disagree with that one, and I don't really agree with it either. I think that was a kick out by Luna, but the refs disagree, and now he will go to the line for 3.
Questionable call here at the end of the game.
Especially with a star player like Roth, who the Hawks really can't afford to lose. Luckily, with their 10-point lead. And now Hawking will have to come back in, coming right out of the floor with an injury, now heroically stepping back in for the Hawks.
Very heroically. Let's see how Hawking deals with that injury in the last minute and 43 seconds of this game, as Colby Luna misses the first of his 2 shots. 3 shots, rather, sorry. Drilling the second.
Lakeland crowd getting their voices in there. And it proves to be effective as he misses his 3rd free throw, sorry.
Gotta love when that works. Hawking makes a nice move after just being injured. Henry in the corner gets fouled by Luna. That's going to be his 4th. And
that could be huge for Kellogg. He is currently their leading scorer with 14. Losing Luna, that would be rough for them. And that foul puts the Hawks in the bonus. So now every other foul will be at the line for the Hawks.
A minute 32 left, so plenty of time if Kellogg were to get anything going. But that foul there does not bode well for them. Their best scorer now 1 away from fouling out.
Especially with Bryce Henley at the line. He is money in clutch situations.
Second free throw by Henry is good. He makes them both. Right on cue with the pressure. Henry nails them both. Ripley Luna forced a shot there, and that was an awful shot selection.
He seemed to be once again looking to draw the foul, not able to come up with one there. Not very happy about it either.
Yeah, Ripley Luna there really just trying to make something happen. Not a lot of time left for Kellogg to make much happen, and forced a shot that he did not need to take.
With 1:25 left, it's looking like the Hawks could close this one out.
And a nice slant pass to Hawking. Hawking in transition and smartly recovers, but throws the ball back.
And it looked like the ball was tipped there, but the referee's calling over and back on the Hawks. Another slightly questionable call by the referees. Luckily, with 1:14 left, it doesn't seem that it will hurt the Hawks.
Ripley Luna, they need to make something happen. Shot won't count. Foul on the floor. It's gonna go on Bryce Henry, I believe.
If this is on Henry, this could be huge, his 4th.
Yep, that's Henry's 4th.
This will be his 4th foul, and with the double bonus, Luna will be shooting 2. Just able to bounce that one in there.
Luna makes them both. He's been good from the half at the line this year, this half. Bryce Henry in transition gets the layup to go and the foul.
Great answer there from Henry, just what the doctor ordered for the Hawks.
The game isn't over till it's over, but the Hawks taking a commanding lead. It looks like this one is pretty much over.
I love you!
Henry nails it. 4 for 4. Ice in his veins. Bryce Henry in the last 2 minutes. And we got a 3 put up there by Reed Whatcott. It's good.
Looks like his foot was on the line, so that was only a 2-pointer for Kellogg.
Gonna call that a 2. Henry. Pass it off to Josh Hogue. Thought we were gonna get a nice highlight reel play there. And we're gonna get a foul called on Bridger McLean. We've got 44.6 left in the game and a 10-point lead for the Hawks. In the opening game of the season, we see the Lakeland crowd going wild, and the Lakeland offense has provided 60 points for their opening game crowd to come watch.
Yeah, this is a great game for the Hawks season opener. Great to do it in front of their home crowd as well. Excited to see what they do as the season moves along.
Another 3 from Whatcott. He's made 2 quick shots. We got a 7-point game, 38 seconds left.
And there it is again. I mean, Kellogg just sneaking back right when you think the Hawks have put it away. Cut it down to 7, 37 seconds left. Stick around, folks. This could be an exciting ending. Breakdancing moves over there in the corner in front of the student section.
We've seen a lot of energy in this game from the student section.
For sure, the student section and the band get into it as well. It's great to see here, the great environment here in the Hawks Nest.
Hawkins taking it up the court, doesn't get fouled yet. And Abe Munier gets fouled. He's going to go to the line here.
Took the Wildcats a while to foul there. Maybe they didn't want to send Hawking to the line.
Probably not the guy you want to send to the line here, but got a pretty secure lead. And hey, Abe Munier's been good from the stripe so far this game.
And that will be the 4th foul for Ripley Luna. With only 30 seconds left, it may not be much of an impact, but you never know. If he intentionally fouls again, he'll have to be out for the rest of this game.
4 fouls on both Ripley brothers.
And a good choice there by Kellogg fouling Munier as he clanks both at the line.
Ripley goes and puts up the layup, and Ripley Luna is going to go to the line again.
Once again, Kellogg just hanging around, not willing to let this game end.
I can't tell you the exact number, but Ripley Luna's been to the charity stripe quite a few times this half.
Yeah, his aggressive attacking, I feel like he was more of an outside shooter in the first half. This half really more aggressive, and I think it's played more to his strengths so far.
In the first half, his brother Colby Luna seemed to be still in the show, as he still has 14 points, but Ripley now on the board with 13 if he makes this free throw. Got 12 for now. And we have a 6-point lead for the Hawks, as Kellogg has a chance to pull within 5.
Hawks really, if they get this rebound here, need to make their free throws when the Wildcats intentionally foul.
And Luna makes another free throw. We got a 5-point game, 25 seconds left. Abe Munier will take the inbound pass. Gets it into Hawking, who is immediately intentionally fouled by Colton Machisik, 5'11" junior.
And that is definitely a man that the Hawks want on the line with up 5, 23 seconds left.
Oh, without a doubt, this is exactly the guy you want at the line right now.
Definitely.
First one's good.
Number 5, rookie number 9 for the Hawks.
Hawking, a sophomore on the varsity last year, now asked to step up as a starter as a junior, and he has filled that role wonderfully tonight with 12 points now with that free throw.
Ice in his veins by Hawking makes both free throws in crunch time. Oh, and a drive there from Tanner Groves. He makes the layup. We got a 5-point game again, but we only have 9.5 seconds left in this game. Kellogg's going to need a miracle.
He seems somewhat safe, but Kellogg just seems to keep fighting back. I don't want to jinx anything for the Hawks here with 9.5 seconds left, up 5. Both teams in double bonus. Coming out of this timeout, I mean, the game will all come down to these last 10 seconds. And great first game for the Hawks. Very exciting and really hopefully sets the tone for their whole season if they can pull out a win here.
Absolutely agreed. I've been very impressed by what I've seen. You know, after losing Jalen and Noah last year and Carson, you know, you've got, it's just really great to know that we've got guys out here that are backing up, you know, the people who left and filling in for them, and they got some pretty big shoes to fill, but they've done a great job so far this game, up 5 on the Timberwolves.
That they have. I think they'll have some great momentum going into this weekend.
Oh, and Jared Riggs gets the Hail Mary, puts up
Jared Riggs!
Layup, and it's good. Jared Riggs, and that's going to do it. Ripley Luna for 3.
The game-clinching layup by Riggs, and that'll be it for the Hawks.
And the Hawks are going to win 64-57 here from the Lakeland Sports Pavilion. We got a 7-point win by the Lakeland Hawks. And that's going to do it from our broadcast. I'm Liam Bradford signing out with Ben Ryan.